It's difficult to say just how many people live on the streets. Some simply have no home to go to, while others have fled abuse or abject poverty. But few can argue that the numbers nationwide are increasing and that the profile is changing.
I think the face of homelessness has changed completely from the 80s, when it was mostly a 40-year-old white substance abuser challenge, to a much younger population, many more women, and then of course many people who come from across the borders.
The root causes and extent of homelessness vary from province to province and even from city to city. In Bloemfontein, a targeted campaign to get as many children off the streets as possible appears to be bearing some fruit.
What we are doing, number one, is to make sure that those who don't have IDs must have IDs. Those who feel they want to go back home, we reunite them with their families, and we also train them to have small cooperatives that they can do some business for themselves.
Tackling the problem at a local level may be the answer, and that should inform a national policy.
You can have a wonderful national policy and it won't filter through. So I think we have to develop some prototypes on the ground in terms of solutions. And if those work and are viable, those must be replicated. Those must go into the policy actually. So it must be from the bottom up and not the other way around.
For many, a cup of soup and a few slices of bread are all they have to get them through a day, looking for a job, begging on the streets, or simply giving in to the desperation and despair. Activists working with the homeless say that while it's clear there are no easy answers, that's no reason to stop looking. Richard Newton, SABC News, Bloemfontein.